guys, this is SLR time, and today we're gonna do unboxing of this camera here, the Nikon Z6 Mark II. Thanks for tuning in. Let's start with the accessories, okay? USB-C to standard USB cable, Nikon charger, port protectors, and we have a battery. So standard Nikon EN ELC15C battery with 2280 milliampere hours. So that translates into 16 watt hours on this voltage. Nikon Z strap, yellow one. We got a plug for US for the charger. Okay. Got a hood. The hood model HB85 for 2474. It's got a 72 millimeter mount. So what's this here? Looks like a pouch. And this is the lens. Seems nice and heavy. Got some heft to it. We have a quite wide aperture opening here, it looks. Well, it's f4. So you got your auto and manual focus buttons here. So this lens is not stabilized, but since there's stabilization in the Nikon's body, okay, and the camera body, the camera itself. All right, so here it is, Nikon Z6 Mark II on the surface. Almost looks the same as the Z6 original. Obviously not many changes here. Got your dot matrix LCD screen here on top. The mode dial, standard set of buttons, 3.2 inch LCD screen. Wow. Got your typical tilt screen up and down. This screen here is 2.1 million dots. The viewfinder is 3.6 million dots. So you get a lot higher resolution through the viewfinder. Previous version of this camera, we have a 5-axis in-body image stabilization. Unlike Nikon, the shutter does not protect the sensor when you switch lenses. And also, Nikon used to talk a lot about the flange distance from the flange of the lens to the sensor previously. They don't really stress that out that much anymore. Alright, so we just attach the lens. Actually, this lens seems like it's a perfect fit for this camera. I still wish that Nikon made these would make these bodies a little bigger. I have large hands, and I want to get the feel of like a Nikon D5 or D6 with these mirrorless cameras. I think that's probably coming soon. Alright, so that's how it looks with the lens. Have a look here. This angle, or the bottom. Alright, we also have an adapter, so we can try this with, the adapter was in a good deal. It was for extra 50 bucks you could buy an adapter instead of $250, so you're saving 200 bucks. Alright, and here we attach a lens. Alright, so the adapter has no moving parts inside, it's just a pass-through adapter. So this lens here is 2485 352 4.5G. But notice how much bigger this would be compared to the mirrorless lens. And this will not perform as good as this lens, obviously. This lens though is stabilized, so you could have double the stabilization. Or maybe not so much double, but they could work together somehow. And here it is with the adapter. Now when you put the adapter on, you have to make sure that whatever plates you have down there work with either the adapter or the camera. We'll go ahead and test out the ProMedia Gear LBrackets and see how they fit. Full disclosure, I am affiliated with ProMedia Gear, and I'm showing you these LBrackets here that work really well with the Nikon Z6 or the Z7 series. Alright, so what we have here is the LBracket for the body of the camera. I have tried to mount this plate onto this camera, and it turns out they did change the geometrics of the shape of the camera. Where this lip on the original Z6 or Z7 doesn't fit anymore. Just a tiny bit, just very slightly so. See what happens here? I didn't put it on very tightly. Is that we have a gap. So over here at ProMedia Gear, we'll have to modify this plate to fit this camera better. However, this is a dual function plate. Let me extend this a tiny bit. If you have the adapter, we can actually mount it to the adapter. You have to move this screw from here to here, and then we can mount it to the adapter. See, this flange was designed to work with the adapter right here. Okay? You have to take this off before mounting. And now we can mount to the adapter. If you're using the adapter, this would give you, mounting the L bracket here would give you better balance, right? Because you're kind of holding the camera in the middle instead of just at the back. So it might give you better balance. So if you use the adapters, you can still use the old L bracket. Now for the new L bracket, we will just be changing the bottom plate. The vertical plate looks like it actually fits fine to the camera when I tried it. So let's move on to the grip plate, all right? So just gonna remove all this. All right, so what I have right now is the MBN10 battery grip. So we can go ahead and remove the door over here. Be very careful. Not sure how many times you can do that. Seems like it's kind of flimsy. You remove it on the angle here this way. All right, so normally the door can just dock in here, and you can store it right there. And then we can just align it with the camera. Looks like it fits the same exact way as the old Z6 or Z7. So if you already have this L bracket, the PLN MBDN10, this will also work with the Z6 or the new Z7 Mark II. So this is the MBN10 battery pack from Nikon, and the L bracket works great for it. Now this L bracket comes in two versions. We have a version for our SS2 strap port and a version for the QD strap port. SS2 is only offered by ProMedia Gear. QD you'll find in other brands of straps and stuff. However, there may be some discrepancy in QD standards, so just make sure that that whatever part for QD you have, that actually works. If not, you might have to try different QD plugs. We will be offering our own in the near future, okay? So that's the QD part, and we also have an SS2 type here. All right, so let me show you just really quickly how this expands. You loosen these screws, you don't touch these, they hold on to the vertical part. And then you can extend and have access to all these vertical ports and stuff. It's easy to change the battery, okay? And then if you want to lock it down, just screw it in. All right, that's it. This was the unboxing of the Nikon Z6 Mark II, and also we have tried the ProMedia Gear L brackets with it to see how they fit. And we will be posting the products on our website, so click the link below. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, contact us at promediagear.com or comment down below. All right, thanks.